Narrows Decoy. It's going to be made out of a mallard. It's a mallard head. It's going to make it out of a piece of basswood. Alright, got that. Here we go, we're going to cut it out. Got that. Now, the next step is to put a center line on it. While you do that, is you just hold the pencil there, and you got to have a center line. Okay. Under there, and under there. So you got a center line. Now we're going to go over here to do the other work. Route the head and take some off the edges to start with this router. For our head. Okay, now I'm going to come over here. You got to come in here close. This is going to be, we're going to do this fast. Not going to take long. This is a draw knife. We're using a draw knife as decoy makers have used for hundreds of years. You got that, that's a heavier draw knife, and then we're going to take out the throat of the duck head. Cutting the bill down a little bit, equal on both sides. Take the throat of the head out some. We're going to turn around here. Leave a little bit of the line on till the last minute right there. We're going to thin down the bill a little. It's going to start to take shape. Now we got it down to that now. Okay? We got the throat cleared out and the shape to the bill with the draw knife. Now we're going to go to the drum sander. Now we're going to shape the back of the head and the top of the head. had the center line on, we take that off at the last minute. And this is the last minute. Now we take the top of the head there. And the bill a little bit. Round the bill. Okay, then we go to a little bit smooth the mouth. That's what we got. We got the head all ready to put the gills in. Okay. Let's put something else in. Wow. Eyelash. Put an eyelash in it to make it look like a duck's head. Right? Right, now we gotta whittle the head. Carve the head and put the gills in it, separation between the bill and the head. Clean up a little bit. We're using a knife that's handmade by, this is an old straight razor. We make our knives today as decoy makers have made for a long time. We use straight razors because the steel in straight razors, most of them come from Germany, and the steel is very good steel holding edge on a blade. That's why we use straight razors. So we got that all cleared out. Looks like a duck's bill. Now we're going to put the gill in it. Make it top notch. One side and the other side. And we're going to take that out. Just like that. Take that little edge off there. And we're going to put the V in the top here. We're making a gunning style head, not an ornamental style head.
What's the difference between that?
An ornamental head would have more detail in the bill, and they'll have what they call the nutcracker, the tip of the bill. The gunning head would just be painted on. Are you still filming?
Mm-hmm.
We paint it on instead of carving it on. The other ornamental head would have mandrels in it. We call mandrels, would separate the bottom of the bill from the top of the bill, and more detailed stuff in it, which hunting decoys do not have that in it. It's not necessary for a gunning decoy. Okay, Now we're going to sand the head. We're going to go back downstairs and sand the head. Now we're going to sand the head. This is a belt sander. This is how we, it's a continuous belt sander. This is how we sand the heads. Here we go. Now we're going to go to a finer belt over here. Okay, now we got a smooth head. See how nice and smooth it is? We got the gills in it. It looks like a duck head. Okay, now we're gonna. Now we have the body already done. That's this is white pine. This is basswood. So we're gonna flatten the spot on the head and flatten the bottom, and we're gonna glue it together and then come back to the belt sander. Okay. Now we're going to fit it up. So you can put the head on there. Okay. And we're going to mark where the head goes. Now we have to take this off on the drum sander. Make sure it's in our lines. And there we go. It's on. Now we're going to mix up some. This is auto body filler. That's what we're going to do here. little bit for the neck. This is going to be a kind of a shelf decoy for just for looking purposes only. If we were to be making a hunting decoy, we'd be putting 2 nails down through the neck. We'd use a different type of glue, and 2 nails up front here. Two nails would go all the way through. But this is just for show, kind of. So this is how we play around the neck, and we'll come back with the belt sander and get that all nice and smooth here in a minute. Okay, there it is. Now we gotta put a flat bottom on it. Alright, now we have to prime the duck. First coat of paint. sealer is a seal of the duck. Primer sealer. Seal the wood.